Hello YouTube, SpeakFan757-665-6226 here with another Laserdisc show and tell. I'd like to maybe just have a little series of videos where I show off my Laserdisc collection. I started collecting Laserdiscs 2 or 3 years ago. It's, of course, a dead format now, but a Laserdisc when I was a kid was... If you had a Laserdisc player, you were doing pretty well, or you really took seriously your home entertainment. And so there wasn't a lot of people out there that I knew that had Laserdisc players. None, actually. But anyway, we'd go to like the mall, go to Sam Goody, or any number of places that might, Montgomery Ward, that might sell Laserdiscs. I used to love looking at them. Oh man, it was like the coolest thing ever. It's like, this isn't a VHS. This is a movie on a disc. It looks like a record. And that just fascinated me. And it still does. And so I bought a Laserdisc player online. And it's not the best in the world. I might upgrade eventually, but for now it does a pretty good job. And I have started my collection about 2 or 3 years ago. Really kicked in high gear late last year, well, about mid last year, and I kind of go in phases, where I'll collect for a while, then I might back it off just a little bit, and then collect a little more. So anyway, that's my history on Laserdiscs. I love them. It's not that the image is better, it's obviously not. Blu-rays, highly, as far as quality goes, you really, right now, it's hard to beat. So it's just, I think it's an archival issue. It's just kind of nice to know that I've got, a certain film, maybe in different, a few different formats. I'm also kind of a collector, and one might call me an obsessive-compulsive collector, in that I like to have multiple versions of a film in different formats. To me, it's cool. There's really not a very good way to kind of articulate that, but anyway, I like to collect, and perhaps if I have a Laserdisc that I've not, for a film that I've not seen before, all the better, a great introduction. I do watch them, and of course, you have to flip the disc over after, depending on what format the Laserdisc is printed on, CLV or CAV, but I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. People were a lot less lazy back in those days. Now you've got Netflix, you don't even have to get up off the couch. So, I'd like to continue the tradition of showing off a few Laserdiscs of mine. I appreciate it when I see videos of other people and their collection, and I'd like to maybe contribute to that. So, by the way, I'm shooting on a different format now. I'm not using my Mac webcam. I'm using a Canon DSLR, which is probably what I should have used in the first place, but I thought that might have been overkill. Maybe not. Anyway, let's get on to that show and tell. And the first disc I have to show you, I'll take it out of its cover. I bought sleeves for these. By the way, folks, tell me if there's a better place I can go to buy Laserdisc sleeves or Laserdisc bags. I've heard them both ways. Because I'm just using regular, the Mylar kind, and they're great for like a vinyl, which I use them on. But I'm not sure if they're the same. It's the same kind of thing for a Laserdisc. I'm not. Let me know about that. Let me know. Okay. Of course, the first disc I'm going to show you is one that I'm not going to really be able to pronounce, or I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of it. But it's Jean Renoir. Okay, this is the Cinema Disc Collection, which was distributed by Image Entertainment. And it was an exclusive line for like foreign film. This is Jean Renoir's La Chienne. I think that's how you say it. There it is. I'm hoping you can see this. I'll have no way of knowing until I watch it. I don't want to do this over again. Please show up. Here's the back. And I don't think I need to show you the interiors, do I? You know, it's a one disc. And Intrama Video Classics. And this is printed in NTSC. I believe it's CLV. So now the last disc I'd shown everybody, the last Laserdisc video I'd shown, I showed a copy of Blade Runner. Blade Runner it's in my top 20, I'd say, if I had to make a list. Love Blade Runner, and I own it in many different formats, like HD DVD, DVD, VHS, Laserdisc, of course Blu-ray, and well, Criterion put out a Laserdisc of Blade Runner, which I was very happy to find, and I bought for about $8. This was my very first fitting. It was my very first Blu-ray disc, or Laserdisc purchase. I was a little naive though when I bought it. I did not know the vernacular is the right word to use. This is a CLV. It's one disc, two-sided, and I believe the collector would want the CAV version, which I believe is two discs, and it has some extra features on it. So I did not know that. So what I have right here is the CLV version. Eventually I will get a CAV because obsessive compulsive. Yeah. So anyway, but this I had the good fortune of getting sealed. Signed, sealed, and delivered. So there might be some reflection there. I apologize if there is. Blade Runner. And Criterion. There's the back. Nice essay right there. And as you can see, there's still a price sticker of about $50. Amazing. And by God, if I had a Laserdisc player back then, I'd have paid it too, if I could have. Okay, let's do another. I just randomly selected Laserdiscs to show. These are more, I would say, more modern era films. I collect a lot of older, sort of, old Hollywood, old foreign film, sort of like film noir or whatever. I try to collect those mostly, but I do have a lot of more modern-ish discs. And this is another one that I have that is sealed. And I've never seen it before. And I really want to watch it, but it's sealed and it looks so pretty sealed that I really have a hard time making myself do it. This is a deluxe widescreen presentation. Is Isabelle Huppert, Martin Donovan, and Alina Lowenson. Hal Hartley film. It is called Amateur. I'm a Hal Hartley fan, and luckily for me there are some Hal Hartley films on Laserdisc. Slowly but surely collecting them. And here is the back of Amateur. Sony Picture Classics. NTSC, of course. Presented in the original theatrical aspect ratio 1:6661. Okay. And I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but maybe I'll show one more. This is another Criterion that I was able to get this summer. And And I got this actually in a lot of Laserdiscs, and they were mostly Criterion. I got a couple that I really didn't want. But I did get this, and although it wasn't the reason why I bought the lot of discs, it certainly is a great film that I own and already on Blu-ray, and is a perfect addition to my collection. Federico Fellini's 8.5. Marcello Mastroianni right there, whom I named my cat after, by the way. So 8.5. This is a 2-disc set. This is in CAV, I think. I'm looking, it says CAV. Original aspect ratio. Well, it doesn't friggin' say. It is CAV though, I'm pretty damn sure. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. There's the back. Does it have any extras? It has a theatrical trailer. And this has a very, very nice gatefold. There we go, Marcello Mastroianni. Trust me, I'm not trying to sound Italian. I am, but of course badly. 2-disc set. So that's 8.5, the Criterion Collection. Here's even the spine, if that's your thing. Some people are, some people aren't. Anyway, folks, this is SpeakFan 757-665-6226, and I'll have another video hopefully in just a couple days anyway. In the meantime, if you like what I'm doing, maybe you might subscribe to the channel, comment, like. Either one of those would be great. So, until next time, keep on flying.